WWE stars to join new Dominik Mysterio faction. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. While the Judgment Day appears to be heading towards a split, it would be too soon to separate Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Currently away from WWE, filming a movie, Morgan would likely align with Mysterio in the group's eventual breakup, joining him in his new faction. This could also spark a potential split from her tag team partner, Raquel Rodriguez, who remains aligned with Finn Balor and what's left of the Judgment Day. The Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan partnership looks set to continue and would undoubtedly be central to this new group. After a brief break to film her first big Hollywood movie, WWE superstar Liv Morgan is set for a return to the ring and potentially as soon as this Monday on Raw. Morgan, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions alongside Raquel Rodriguez, stepped away from WWE TV in late April to shoot Bad Lieutenant Tokyo, a crime thriller directed by Japanese filmmaker Takashi Miike. According to Mike Johnson of Twinsider.com, Liv Morgan wrapped up filming for her part this week in Japan. That timeline lines up nicely for the Judgment Day member to make her grand return to WWE Raw this Monday. WWE hasn't stripped Morgan and Rodriguez of the tag team titles. The duo lost the titles to Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria at WrestleMania 41, but got them back on the next edition of Raw for their fourth reign as champions. There had previously been rumors that the pair were being set up for a major push as tag champs. The company likely wants to get to that as soon as possible and not have the titles further held up due to Morgan's absence. In the upcoming film, Morgan plays the daughter of a powerful politician whose disappearance sets off a high-stakes investigation led by an FBI agent, Lily James, and a troubled Tokyo police officer, Shun Oguri. Liv Morgan's foray into Hollywood has been met with excitement from the film industry. Sources close to the production said she absolutely crushed it and was a natural on set. Pew Insider reports that Liv Morgan crushed her first foray into film and turned a lot of heads when shooting scenes for Bad Lieutenant Tokyo in Japan earlier this week. The WWE star was clearly ecstatic to take a breather from pro wrestling and do some Hollywood work, and it seems Liv smashed her opportunity. Bad Lieutenant. Tokyo is being directed by celebrated director Takashi Miike. He's best known for directing films like Ichi the Killer, Dead or Alive, and Audition, but has worked on approx 100 movies during his time in the industry. That's good company for Morgan to be in. Pew Insider's Mike Johnson also broached the subject of an inevitable WWE return for the Judgment Day focal point. According to reports from those behind the scenes, Liv is expected back very soon, now that she's wrapped up all of her scenes for the movie. There's nothing stopping Morgan from appearing back on episodes of Raw and/or SmackDown imminently. It'll please Liv's biggest fans to know that she impressed a lot of important folks when working on Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. Sources close to the production team working on the flick told Johnson that Morgan was a complete natural on the set, ate zero, and blew everyone away with her work. That bodes well for future Hollywood projects then, but there's a flip side. Whilst Liv's fan base will undoubtedly be pleased that she did well, this does open doors away from WWE/pro wrestling for her. Other directors and casting agents could come calling soon enough, which would mean even more time away from WWE's roster and day-to-day product. Naturally, Morgan has to seize any opportunities that come her way and maximize her star power. That makes perfect sense. Those who enjoy what Liv has been doing in WWE over the past couple of years would be gutted to lose her, but they'd also wish her all the very best. These are early days for a fledgling film career, though. Morgan obviously still has a lot to offer wrestling. At 30, she has many years of excellent matches and character work ahead of her. However, she did turn heads amongst experienced industry veterans whilst away. At this stage of her career, Liv Morgan also wants to devote her time to projects outside the world of wrestling. She has a natural talent in front of the cameras, and it was no surprise that she would be participating in a huge movie in Hollywood, taking a short break from WWE with the approval of SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis. Initially, Insiders thought that Liv would be away from the ring for a long time, but her return should be imminent. She has already finished filming the movie called Bad Lieutenant Tokyo, which took place in Japan in recent weeks, and Morgan has already made her return to the United States. According to reports from PW Insider, Liv is expected to return to the ring very soon, and it seems that she has shown remarkable talent in Japan with a truly exceptional performance. In a recent interview with Vicente Beltran for Marca, Morgan explained how much the WWE produced has changed since it made its debut on Netflix. Netflix is the world's largest streaming platform, and WWE Monday Night Raw is the longest-running weekly television show in history. For these two iconic entities to come together to give fans the chance to watch Monday Night Raw in one place is incredible and groundbreaking. It's a massive deal. She also reflected on John Cena's farewell tour. I've talked about this quite a bit. Watching WWE while growing up, John Cena was one of my favorites and heroes. His phrase, "never give up," really resonated with me as a child. It meant so much to me, and during my journey to becoming a WWE superstar, that idea of not giving up was something I constantly thought about. John Cena has been a huge inspiration for me on my WWE journey. Liv's hope is to continue shining in WWE in the second half of the 2025 season, with Money in the Bank expected to be her next goal. The WWE product of today is doing very well, considering the company sells out several stadiums per year, and most TV tapings are sold out as well. Even though WWE has cut back on live events significantly, it hasn't hurt them because of how much money they get for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and PLEs. Plus, they raise ticket prices all the time. Going to WWE shows cost more money than ever because the company knows fans demand more of the product. That will frustrate some fans too, but as a business, it's a good place for WWE. Dominik Mysterio is the current Intercontinental Champion and has been with the company for many years. He was a kid on TV during the Ruthless Aggression era in the late 2000s when business was okay, but not great. His debut match took place during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, with no fans in attendance, which obviously wasn't a good time. During WWE's Triple H era over the last 3 years, Dirty Dominik Mysterio has been a heel with the Judgment Day, and paired with top women wrestlers like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. In an interview with Jim Varsalone, Dominik Mysterio made the point that WWE is better right now than the Attitude Era that was led by Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Mick Foley, The Undertaker, and many others in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Honestly, it's such a good time to be in wrestling right now because I might catch a lot of heat for this, but I'm used to the heat. A lot of people would say the Attitude Era is the best era in wrestling, or the most money-driven era in wrestling. But I think this current era we are in has it beat by long far miles, because we're doing some of the best work that we have ever done. Whether it's storylines, whether it's in-ring wrestling, merchandise that we're producing, everything is top level from WWE right now. And not only that, but the revenue and money coming in? You said 4 nights in Tampa? You have Saturday night's main event, NXT Battleground on Sunday, Raw on Monday, NXT again on Tuesday. That wouldn't have happened back then, especially in one place. Now the fact that we can do that, all 4 shows in one place, that's truly amazing.